PCPD, anybody aboard?
Ahoy, matey. Hey, don't shoot, you scurvy dog. I'm unarmed.
What are you doing here?
Captain in the ship. What are you doing here?
Well, we got a call. The Haunted Star drifted in out of the fog, which is kind of strange because I thought she was anchored to Cassadine Island.
Well, she was, but the WSB tugged her over to New York. I took over, brought her up the seaboard and down the St. Lawrence.
Wow, that's commitment.
Well, I'm fond of her.
I thought you said she was cursed.
She was. But I figure since Helena is finally dead, my impulse to send her to the bottom of the Atlantic would be a terrible waste of a good old tub.
That's just as well. Lulu put a lot of her efforts into this boat and the business. She'll be happy to see you waiting for her.
How is Lulu? Any improvement?
Nope, she's still shacked up with Milo Gembetti.
Well, that is very disappointing. I mean, I thought spending time with you was gonna trigger some memories.
Well, you know, to give her credit, she tried. She came with me to one of Maxie's appointments.
Really? And nothing? Seeing Maxie, listening to the heartbeat, still nothing?
You know what? There was a moment. I looked in her eyes, I saw a glimmer of recognition, and I thought I was going to try and build on it, and so we got interrupted, and it was gone.
So there was just that one time at the hospital?
No, there was another time at the floating rib, and maybe one or two other times other than that, but the same thing happens. I think she's going to recognize me and remember stuff, and then we get interrupted.
Well, it sounds to me like you're going to have to be proactive, son.
What do you mean, talk about the past? Show her pictures? I've been there, done that.
It's not rocket science. If she's that close to advancement, you need to get her alone and advance her.
Wow, Luke, get her alone. Have some alone time. What a great idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, just a suggestion.
No, it's a great one. Get her alone, and I'm positive she would remember something about our life together. But the problem is she won't set foot in the loft. Not only that, we don't get more than 5 minutes of time alone together.
I'm troubled by this defeatist attitude of yours, son.
I'm not defeated. I'm not defeated. I promise you I am not. I will do whatever it takes for the rest of my life to try and get her back. But the problem is she is so stubborn.
Yeah. That part of her personality, at least, is intact.
Yeah, I keep pushing. I'm going to push her away. I need to find moments. I need to pick specific times where I find an opening.
All right, look. The last time I checked, you can't bring a seagoing vessel into this harbor without the owner signing for a slip. You're a cop. Bring her down here, tie her up in red tape, and get to reminiscing.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
You're welcome.
So,
how'd you find me?
You're not as mysterious as you think you are, Spencer.
What do you want?
I just want to let you know it's official. Laura and I are getting married.
Well, let's see if you can make this one last.
Oh, I have no doubt about that because she is very clear on how she feels about me and how she doesn't feel about you.
Great. Where do I send the gravy boat?
The only gift I want from you is your absence. Do not try and stop my wedding again.
Wants to be the bride of Satan. That's her hell to pay. She has my blessing.
Good. Glad you finally accepted reality because Laura's going to be very happy and she's going to be very safe.
Well, whether she is or whether she isn't, it's her life, her decision.
We're going to have a great life, unlike you, who's going to end up as a doddering old coot, miserable and alone.
To Scott and Laura Baldwin. And moving on.